Hello, my name is Aleema, and I am recording this video from the heart of Africa, which is from Nairobi, Kenya. And I just wanted to share a little bit about my own experience when it comes to stress, because what tends to happen is stress is something that our mind creates for us. And I'll share something. We give ourselves a hard time about all sorts of things. And when we do that, we put a lot of weight on our shoulders. And what I used to do is I used to say, first of all, I have a little baby that I look after full time. And if you know how it is to raise children, you know that there is just, you fight to find time for yourself. So what tended to happen here is I would really, really try and make sure, she's either asleep quickly or she takes her nap so that I can get some me time. And what I would tend to do in that me time would be, take an online course or study or work or put together a plan, but never really spend enough me time for myself. And then what I realized what that used to do is it would actually put the stress out onto my relationships, especially with my daughter. She's only 2 years old. And I found that, and this, I realized this recently because I'm now in a much better space. And what I started to realize is that when I would put her to bed, and she's, 2.5. And so what she would do at that time is she wouldn't fall asleep right away. And because of that, I would have to sit next to her for almost an hour and a half, literally. And I would get very anxious and I would get very irritated. And sometimes I would just literally walk out of the room, really angry, really annoyed that this girl has not gone to sleep and I have XYZ to do. When I let go of that, when I let go of the fact that I have to do all this and achieve all of these things, suddenly putting her to bed turned out to be a beautiful moment that I was spending with her because I ended up being there with her. She was struggling just the other night. She was struggling to fall asleep. We were already in bed maybe about 10, 15 minutes. And I thought she was fast asleep, but she wasn't. And then I heard, Mama. And I was like, I am here. And she turned around and cuddled herself, her little body against mine, and took my finger in her hand and fell asleep in that way. And for me, that was the most precious moment, without any stress about wanting to do whatever it is that was waiting for me. Because you know what? I would have gotten to it. I was missing out on these little moments, these little precious mindful moments of being present because my mind was constantly stressed out. Now, the question is, how did I get here? So I have been doing a lot of practices. I have been doing a lot of fun stuff for me. One of the things I like to do is go out in nature. That's like the number one thing on my list. Even if it's, especially at 7 o'clock in the morning, I get up early, get in my car and drive out to the forest. I take a walk. I have found a really, really beautiful space in the forest and I sit just quietly and I listen. I listen to the birds. I listen to the sound of the leaves. I listen to the people who are walking up and down and I just enjoy it. The other Sunday I went and it was drizzling. I enjoyed the rain and I just sat there. One of the biggest stress busters is nature, outdoor therapy. I like to call it that. The second thing I like to do is, and I'll do it with you right now. So what I would suggest is, whenever you're feeling stressed, bring your two fingers together and just start slowly and gently rubbing them. Rubbing them gently, just like this, and feel the ridges of your fingers together. Now, here's the thing. If you close your eyes, you can focus on that much better. So let's do that right now. Just focus, close your eyes, rub your fingers together, and start to feel or notice just the ridges around each finger, up and down, gently. And also bring your awareness to your breath so that you're really truly anchored in this moment right now. Taking a deep breath letting go. Continue rubbing your fingers together. And then you can bring your hands together, palms against each other in prayer position, and also rub your hands up and down. And notice the warmth that you are creating between your hands. The idea here is to just notice. And if you begin to think of other things, if your mind is taking you away from this moment, that's okay. The moment you notice that, bring your focus and your attention back to your hands and feel the heat that you are generating. Now I'd like you to take your hands and place them on top of your forehead. And I noticed that maybe some of you do wear glasses just like me. So we can take this moment to just remove your glasses and then bring your hands to your forehead and gently allow them to travel down your face, over your eyebrows, over your eyes. Just noticing the connection between your face and your hands, skin to skin contact. Just being gentle and loving to yourself in this moment. Allowing your hands to travel slowly down your face. And when you reach the bottom of your nose, just above your lips, just pause there for a moment and notice your breath on your fingers as you inhale, as you exhale, and then continue to bring your fingers gently down your face, along your jawline to your chin, allowing your hands to touch together or come together at your heart center. And just being grateful for one thing in your life today, just one thing. It doesn't have to be anything major, even if it's something as small as being grateful for the chair that you're sitting on that is giving you support, or for the shoes on your feet that is keeping you warm. Anything small. And now, whenever you are ready, just take one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, you can open your eyes gently, returning to this moment with me. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this is one beautiful practice that you can do immediately. And I hope you join me for that short meditation. But it's something that you can do in any moment. It's something that will help you ground yourself, bring you back to the moment, just by bringing your attention back here. Because like I said earlier, stress is something we create about something in the future that actually maybe hasn't even happened just yet. Am I right? Now I want to leave you with this last tip on how I handle stress, and I think you're going to love it too. So, number 3, dance. That's right. Put some music on and just dance. And you know what? Even if it's not music, do some movement. Movement has been proven to just really help the body just get into the rhythm, get into the groove, and just allow to release any tension that we're holding. So any kind of movement, stress, gathers up in your neck, stress gathers up in your shoulder, and stress really gathers into your back. And a lot of the times it also happens because we're stiff. We've been stiff for too long. And the moment you move, you start relaxing, you start to open up your muscles. And that is so important, my friends. So I hope you have enjoyed this very short video from me. And if you want to get in touch with me, you can do that. You can find me on Facebook at I Dare to Explore. I am Aleema Noormohamed. You can find me on Instagram at Aleema Noormohamed. And I do hope to catch you soon, sometime, somewhere out there in the universe. Thank you very much.